Hello and welcome to something I've been waiting for a long time. It is Season 2 of Trackmania Formula League. So this is the Prologue, which will put us into which division that we will be starting the season with. So, for those who don't know what TMFL is, you've been missing out. It is one of the greatest game modes I've seen being made on this game. So, you've got to focus on your tyre and your fuel wear. So, this isn't about full sending the whole way and trying to set the fastest time. As much as that will help. But there is different strategies. It is like Formula 1 you know and love. You're going to minimize where you drift and what the optimal fuel usage is. So last season there was definitely some maps which opted for just getting or going for the fastest line possible and just go flat out. But this is the new season. There's a lot of new changes, and hopefully they have changed it enough that it's going to be or at least something you've got to look out for a lot more compared to last season. So this is the Qualification Prologue map. There is 7 laps you have to do, and I presume we'll have to do 1 fuel stop. So this is like a mini version of what to expect this season, and I am super keen for this. It's going to be really late for me, but I'm going to do it because the people behind this are just doing God's work on this. But bit of an overview. There is 10 races for this season, just like last season. It is every Sunday at 1600 CET, as far as I can remember. I could be wrong. I will leave all the information in the description, just in case. And some really cool new additions this season. The one which sticks out is that there's going to be weather. There is going to be weather in this game. So it probably won't happen all season, but it will happen at the least or the time we least expect it, I reckon. Which will definitely make for an interesting race when that comes around. So as you can see, just above the leaderboard on the left, or below my webcam, that guy got out because of the tyre failure. And then there's also pit lane penalties. You don't want to go over 130 in the pit lane. So definitely a lot to look out for. You don't want to be bonking the walls either. That's definitely something. I don't think there's damage like there wasn't last season either, because I presume it's just too complicated to put into the game. I could be wrong. This is just me diving straight into this season. So as far as I know, there isn't damage, but there's definitely some bounces with the tyre wear, fuel usage, and gonna definitely need some different strats compared to last season, which I'm super excited for. Pit Nick? No. We've got 19 litres. We're good. So one thing which I actually remember last season is if you ran out of fuel, you instantly got kicked into DNF. You can idle your car this season, which is just like some small changes like that, which I'm so keen for. But we're going into 10 litres now. Don't want to be going over it, so we're going into the pit lane. Make sure to... Oh, well, I'm going to show you a 10-second penalty here. To make sure you don't do that, you would go right before the yellow line, or the white line I should say. And then this is also new this season. I presume they've got it here in the Prologue. Nope, they do not. But there is a cheeky little nice animation to do with the pit stops. So make sure to check out all the socials of TMFL, because there's some interesting stuff happening. So maybe for performance saving, they haven't done it in this prologue here, or maybe it's coming. Like maybe this is when it's getting released right now. So there is a full server. Actually, that's possibly another change coming to this season. So last season, a max of 30 players in a server. They're going to try 60 as far as I know. So that's going to be really insane. I'm super keen for that. So, as you can see, going over grass, or heavy drifting, it uses the tire wear quite a lot. I think speed is a factor. I remember last season, like for example, when you're going a bit faster, you're using less or more fuel and a bit of tire wear compared to if you, for example, release off the gas. It will definitely use less. So there's tactics like that which you'll definitely have to look out for. But yeah, I do definitely recommend giving this a go. It's going to be a super fun season. Something that has changed as well is that, so for example, just say I get into Division 3 from this qualification. Actually, before I say that, how you will get put into your division is through, this is a time attack, and you'll want to put your fastest time in for this here. The season will be done over a certain amount of laps, about 50 minutes long, for the race. So there is a 20-minute or 15-minute practice session. Then there is a 1 lap, which is a flying lap, qualification to put you on where you put you onto the starting grid, and then it's the 50-minute-ish race. So that's mostly how the actual races will be done, but with this qualification to get put into what division you'll be playing, or at least starting, it is time attack, and we want to set the fast time attack time. But as I was going to say with that, this season there's a new change to the divisions. I got Division 2 last season, which I was happy with. But now you can go up and down between divisions, which is quite interesting. So I think a few people might do like really good on time attack or not as great, and then they're stuck in one division. So this season, it's going to be able to change it up a little bit, which is nice. So you can see all the cars there. I didn't actually turn cars on for that first warm-up. But yeah, I'm super keen for this, man. I've been waiting for this season 2, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You can play solo, or you can play in a team as well. So I am looking for a teammate. At the moment, I am not sure. Mudder was my teammate last season, but he is now in TMGL, which is only an hour or two later after this, so don't know if he's going to play. He is interested, but I think TMGL is a priority. So we'll see if he becomes my teammate or not. But there we go for the first time. What time did I get? Because I waited at the minute, for like a minute at the start to doing my intro and whatnot. I do not see my name. I must be blind. Tenth. Wait. So currently, that is based off 1 lap time, which I thought it was all 7 laps. So, as I said, I don't know all the details to the pinpoint, so that's interesting. If it's only 1 lap, I think I prefer it, because it is quite tough to really go all out for 7 laps. Bros Brother, no, it's also... Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought it may have been. So maybe the leaderboard at the end shows the fastest lap in that server. But then, to get your qualification, it is the 7 laps. Because pretty much, why it's called the Prologue Qualification is to kind of get you into what to expect for this new season. By the way, nice time. You too, dude. Right behind me. Pacing with a Div 6er? Thanks, dude. I mean, there's probably going to be a lot more players, so it wouldn't surprise me if I'm not in Div 2 this season. I would probably like to aim for Div 2. I don't think I'm good enough for Div 1. So I'll try and get Div 2. But yeah, anything could happen. I would prefer to be slightly lower with more active players than above and just getting wrecked. Because the thing is, like, by the end of last season, there was a lot of people who kind of didn't show up to the races and whatever. I hope that that with more players for every server, if they do that, it is going to be a lot more locked in and going to be quite a lot of fun. Nick Smurfing? No. I'm going to try as hard as possible at this climb attack. I think that this time attack doesn't... it's not as good for me compared to the actual races, because I think endurance... I'm better in endurance than time attack for this kind of situation. Also, something that I failed to mention was last season, your tire wear got worse at 50%. I don't know why I've been kicked there, so I'll probably do a cut, but as I was saying, your tires cut at 50%. And at 20%, it gets even harder to drive. I didn't really notice it in this prologue. I think this prologue, if it's like last season, it's not as effective as it is in the actual matches themselves. But yeah, that's something to look out for as well. But why I've been kicked out here is something to do with the refuel. So why do we have to refuel between matches? I have missed something there. I have completely missed something. I mean, it makes sense. You want to refuel your car so we can go again. But, I mean, it was a restart. I didn't think I would have had to. Most likely a bug? Well, there you go. Maybe we missed it, maybe not. But, yeah, for the YouTubes, I'll do a cut here. We'll wait for the next round and come back right at the action, so... Alright, we're back. So, we haven't been kicked this time, which is a good start. I do have a lot of laggy cars, but let's just leave it on. I'm not playing too seriously just yet. It's just a quick overview of what to see and what to expect for next season. So yeah, there's a lot of people who got the low fuel thing there, so maybe that's just like a server bug at the moment. Hopefully that will be fleshed out. But, so... let's see what we can do with tire wear, fuel management. I'm going to full send it at this first lap and see if we... So we can't go under 75 litres because we want to do pit on the 4th lap. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this first entry is scary, man. Alright, 75% exactly on tires. That's scary. We can turn names off finally. We are in 3rd though. Oh shit, shouldn't be looking at leaderboard. Oops. That's fine, that's fine. 69% leader and tire wear. Nice. Alright, so... seems like a pretty tough map. I think for that corner you're going to have to use the grass to start a slide. It's just going to be better, I think. So, I did talk about you not wanting to go over the grass, but maybe it's worth the little bit of tyre wear which you get. But another thing with this season is that the overlay has changed. Tell me what you think of the overlay. I mean, I can't really do much about it, but I think it looks really clean this season. So that's a good sign. They're really doing a lot of good things. Like, mad props to them. There isn't another game mode in this game just yet that has such depth and the developers behind it. It's really awesome to see. So you want to probably go off like the drift sometimes. That's like a tactic you can use a bit. Yeah, definitely check out the last season's video. I have uploaded pretty much everything. I must say this is probably the best competition that I've played. Like TMGL, like OGL and stuff is fun, but there's just something about this one. Where do I check the leaderboard? Okay, so on the website, there's a whole roster of the races coming up this season, and oh, I have to think that you can click on the prologue, and that's the leaderboard there. So if you want to keep an eye out to maybe what whereabouts you are. So at the moment, they don't know how many players are going to obviously go for this qualification here. So we don't know how many divisions or what the splits are going to be. But yeah, it might give you a slight overview maybe of where you might end up. But down to the scary part, we're 8 leaders and we're good on tyres, I think. I did say in the earlier section that we can just kind of idle to the finish. Right, don't go over 130. Fantastic. Break! Alright, good pit. Alright, so we go at 75 litres. Because we don't need full fuel. Alright, let's go now. So you can go slightly before it. Alright, this could be pushing it a little bit, but I'm hopeful. I think we're good. Look at all those penalties. Heavenly was second at the moment. That's not bad, considering I didn't get to play all the races just yet. But yeah, this Mopal guy was one of the top players last season, so that's cool to see. He's playing once again. I did see Wosile on the server. He was the winner as far as I know. So, people back for redemption or back to keep the title. Yeah, I don't know what my aim will be. Maybe, as I said, try and keep it around Div 2. I mean, of course we'll try and get top Div, but there will be a lot of good players, I think. Ooh, that was close. But yeah, we have 2 more laps of this qualification here. Let's see if we can keep it clean. Oh, not bad, not bad. Wosile's currently top 1-1. Well, there you go. So it is only early days. You have, if I hopefully put this up on Friday. You have until Tuesday. At 36 litres, I think we're good. I probably didn't need to put that much fuel in it, I don't think. Yeah, you can see how much further ahead, like Mopal, for example, is so far. But second in this current race, which is not too bad, I don't think. Considering this is literally my second go. Oh, that was not good, however. I have jinxed it. 21 litres. Phew. Tire wear is perfectly fine, of course. Yeah, so I was talking about tire wear after 50 and 25. It doesn't seem like it has done much in this prologue here, but I think definitely in the middle of the season, or in their proper season, will be something you have to focus on a lot, which I thoroughly enjoy. It's a really cool aspect, especially with the rain races. That's going to be scary, man. That is going to be something. But, there's Michael going across. We have 7 liters. Should be able to finish pretty safely. And there we go for the prologue. 3 liters remaining. Let's go. Second in this race. A little bit behind Murphy, but still a bit of time to practice. So yeah, pretty cool overview there. So that's... I think I'll leave it quick for this prologue qualification video. It's pretty much a very sneak peek at what to expect in these TMFL races this season. So hopefully you enjoyed. Definitely catch the stream live, or I will be uploading to YouTube, of course. And drop a follow over on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. It does help out. But until next time, I hope you enjoyed and have a good one. Bye bye.